I want to discuss the moral failings of leadership in this country, where we can have someone like Scott Morrison who believes that he's doing the right thing by wearing his religion on his sleeve and saying that all of the decisions he makes are because of his incredible Christianity and his humanity, his compassion for others, and yet everything he does hurts people. Every policy his government puts forward does real damage to the most vulnerable in society. Also, I want to talk about the fact that people like Scott Morrison and the others in power in this country, they rarely face consequences for their actions. I'm sick of the bullshit from those in Canberra. The fact that they never see consequences for their actions means that they never change. They never learn what they've done wrong. They never are forced to address their crimes. Labor is corrupt as shit. But the last time Labor was being forced to face up to their corrupt behaviours in ICAC, the New South Wales Liberal Party was forced to clean house because they were corrupt as shit as well. Scott Morrison has been dragged into Donald Trump's impeachment inquiry because he's corrupt as shit and he's never been forced to face consequences. We've seen Christopher Pyne and Julie Bishop both disappear into the wilderness after, or they chose to leave because they saw the Morrison ship sinking as much as anyone else did before the election. And then they went straight into jobs that they lined up before they left politics and that they used their power to provide assistance for. And they think that they can write the rules for a federal ICAC. We need to clean house in Canberra. We need to have local, independent campaigns being run by people concerned about the future of the country and concerned about the future of their area. I look around Wollongong, I look up the coast, I look down into the CBD, and all I see is generations of neglect, of austerity measures that have slashed through spending. Wollongong used to be a science town. Wollongong used to be an arts community, but decades of funding cuts from the ALP, from the LNP, from all of those who are powerful and make these decisions have left us with a system that, honest to God, people don't know if their buildings are at risk of collapse. I like where I live. It's a gorgeous place. It's brand new, but it's probably going to collapse in a few years because it's one of those rushed apartments. Looking around, you can see where costs have been cut. And honestly, I don't even blame the builders, because it was a system where the red tape was cut, where suddenly we have to face the consequences for garbage government actions. And still, those governments don't face any consequences. What the fuck is that shit? Behaviours order. I'm sick of it. I'm angry. I'm making real plans for a proper independent campaign in Cunningham. I don't know. It's going to be a long 3 years. So we'll see how many pairs of shoes I can get through. Because it's a campaign, I'm going to start asking for assistance with campaign funding in the near future. It'll be little things, honestly, but if you can help out, get in touch and I will let you know how we're going to set this up, how we're going to fund it, and how we're going to take power back from these corrupt pieces of shit who have committed themselves to driving this incredible, beautiful, ancient country to a point of societal collapse and environmental extinction. I'm angry. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.